with a shotgun in your mouth. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Hippie Chopper Corner. Hey, before I forget, Ralph, it's my time. Let's go. I told you, man. I got it written on my shelf right there. White wire to 12 volt, blue wire. I got negative, but that'd be the bottom of my coil. Because I put in a Dyna S ignition one time and I wired it up backwards and I blew it. So ever since then, I wrote it up there so I'd never forget it. So, man, this is the third time I have attempted to record this video. And I'm having to do it through the week. I'll drop it this weekend because I'm just not going to be available to do a video this weekend, so I got to do one today. But I'm sorry my video was anticlimactic. I put new plugs in the bike. Well, let me start out by saying this. When I say I built this bike 500 miles ago, I did not build the engine, okay? The transmission, brand new. That's about a $2,000 transmission right there. All Colony hardware, Eastern gears, top quality S&S kicker cover. You know, we completely rebuilt that transmission. So I'm probably $2,000 into it. I didn't build it. A really good friend of mine built it, who's a quality mechanic. He built that transmission because I just don't know anything about rebuilding transmissions. When I say I built this bike, I choppered it. I cut it up. I hardtailed it with a hardtail kit like that right there, which that's actually a Crispy Co kit. Shout out Crispy Co. Not the engine. So my last video was all about servicing this engine because I don't run an oil filter, guys. You'll see there's no oil filter on here. There's no oil cooler. Okay? So every 500 miles, I change the oil. And it's not that expensive to put a fresh fuel filter on it. It's not that expensive to put new plugs in it. Why not clean your points while you're at it? You can check the gap if you want to. It's not necessary. If it's running fine, there's no point going through that. The main thing is change the oil. You know, it's not that expensive to change the oil, especially if you're not running a fuel filter. So that being said, I put new plugs in it. Then at the end of the video, the bike wouldn't start. And here's my old plugs. I've got a new set of Champions in it, and I filmed me changing them out, and I filmed me starting the bike with these new plugs in it, then I lost all my video. That's happened to me twice already. So if I lose this video before I'm done, I just won't be able to pull one out this week. But anyway, these auto lights, I'll never buy these plugs again. I don't know what it is about them. I could not start the bike with these in it. But I could start it with this one in it. And if you need short reach plugs right there, just a RJ12YC, good plugs. Or the NGK equivalents are good. I don't know why I'm keeping them. They're bullshit, but I'm keeping them because those weren't bad plugs. You never know. But what I didn't do was I didn't check my push rods. I didn't check the adjustment in those, you know, because Shovelheads, you know, you gotta maintenance them from time to time. So we're gonna do that. I broke my tripod, the mount that I normally use. I broke it, so I'm having to rig something else up, and I think I've got it figured out. But I'm gonna pause y'all, and hopefully I can start this video back up without screwing it up. So hang tight. Oh, hell yeah, I can work with that. It might not have my ugly mug in it. You'll be able to see what I'm doing real good, though. That's what I'm trying to show y'all in this one. Flathead screwdriver. Phillips head screwdriver, not the one I'm looking for. I like to pull the air filter off of it just because I got more room to get in there and work. I've still got the backing plate in my way, but you can work around it. Because I'm not taking the backing plate off. This is a Super B carburetor, so it sticks out a little bit more than a Super E does. This one uses vacuum, where Super E uses a accelerator pump. And I got this one tuned pretty good. Filter looks good. I didn't get to show y'all that. I crushed it a little bit, but whatever. Take a screwdriver, pull down on your spring, pop your keeper out. That's all it is. And that right there, ooh, that's a bit of oil. Okay. Now I'll have to get something to hold those up. Those won't stay up for as long as I want them to, but I gotta get my jack under it. Gotta get my jack under it where I can get it up and spin the kicker around. Welcome to all my new subscribers. I appreciate you guys. Much love to all my diehard subscribers. Sassy Shovel, Terry Massey, Scummy Shovel, Rusty Shovel, you know, all my old subscribers that's been around, been with me for a while. All right, we are in neutral. Sorry, but that oil should have drained back down through there. I don't know why it was sitting on there like that. And I need, there it is, good old baling wire. Baling wire and zip ties are a chopper's best friend. I'm gonna do that a little different. Change my mind on that. Y'all be on the lookout for Slick's new video, probably dropping Friday. It's a good one. Just bring it back, hook it around one of them rocker box nuts. That should hold it. Of course, it ain't acting right. Good enough. Hell, that one's down. Good play, no up and down play, but the back one ain't down yet. So, now she's down. There it is. She just had a little pressure on them. See, I didn't even have to spin it around. I was actually almost dead on it. Let's see if that camera's picking it up. Yeah, I think you guys can see what I'm doing right here. You want to be able to just put your finger in there and spin that dude like that. No up and down play at all, but spin it like that. Dude, it doesn't get any better than that. All I had to do was bring that top back. I had to bring that intake lifter down just a little bit. She was just a little bit of pressure on the cam. I brought it down to where that tells me right there, both of them valves are closed right now. And that's how you want to do it, with both of them valves closed. No up and down, freely spin it just like that. That's how the old graybeards taught me to do it. That one's dead on perfect. It's almost like I already did this, but I promise you guys I hadn't. I promise you I hadn't. I'm just checking this for well-being. Because I really want this bike to hold up all summer. And then I'll probably, you know, this thing kicks over so easy. But it's got, I did a compression check on it. I think I was getting 100 pounds per cylinder, which that ain't bad. There's diesel running in and out all damn day. Which that ain't bad, but it does tell me this motor's a little tired. So, get my water. And I meant to do this the other day, and I forgot. My video ran longer than I meant for it to, and those of y'all that saw me, with that oil spill in here, that's why the video ran a little long on me, and I got preoccupied. Don't start coughing now. Spin it around. Make sure she's good. Make sure she's seated. She good. I just put them new corks in it last summer, I believe. Well, it ain't been too long ago. But I do got a rocker box gasket leaking pretty good. So, if nothing else, this bike will need to top in this winter. But I'm hoping she'll hold out and won't give me no problems. Get me through. Alright, y'all forgive me for just a minute. It's time to move the foam mount, and that mount has a suction cup on it, so. Oh, and I bought more brake cleaner, just for the record. Clean this nasty ass lift off. And I'll move y'all down here. We're gonna do the back one, just like we did the front one. Gonna be the same procedure. I guess I could move this kicker to give y'all a little bit better view, couldn't I? Won't take me but a second. And Pacific Mike's got a good video on how to do hydraulic. Yeah, let me clarify. These are solid lifters. That is how you adjust a solid lifter. Pacific Mike has a real good video on how to do hydraulics. A little bit more work involved in them, but nothing to it once you know how to do it. Yeah, I'm leaking pretty good. I'm leaking at my nuts that hold my rockers into, my rocker nuts. That one is, and that one is, just the top ones. The bottom ones aren't. This whole thing needs to be, I got a top end kit over there, but it's missing head gaskets. It's got basically got every other gasket in it. Maybe, I don't know. It's a complete gasket kit. It's $140 kit, maybe, I don't know. I think my son's home. I just heard the back door slam shut. Hell, those might stay up by them. Now, how am I going to turn it over? That was smart. Oh, then I just slide it back on. No, that ain't going to stay, is it? Okay. Thought that one might ride, but I know, clothespins, hippie, clothespins. Well, I ain't got no damn clothespins. I don't know where you go to get clothespins anymore. Girls don't hang laundry out like they used to. My old lady don't anyway. All right. I'm gonna turn this motor over and watch them valves go up. And when they both come down, that freed that one up, that freed that one up. No up and down play at all. They're both as far down as they'll go. Spins good. No up and down movement. Man, that's like butter. Y'all probably swear up and down I adjusted these before this video, but I didn't. They're just holding their own, and I'm happy with that. I wish I'd have done this in that video the other day. But like I said, I had that oil spill, and the video started getting long in the tooth. And I just didn't get around to doing it. But we're gonna try not to let this one get too awful long. That one back in. Make sure that one's seated. Make sure you're up in your head good. There it is. Push rods are adjusted. All right. So I'm gonna get her down off the lift, and we'll see if we can get her started up with the new plugs in it. She's cold. Cold. I hadn't ran it. Well, I did the other night, but anyway. Y'all give me just a minute. I'll be back. I'm going to take a quick intermission here to do some proper shout outs. I apologize for the camera guys. Like I said, I broke my thing on the tripod, so I just had to try to make it work today. But I want to give a huge shout out. I'm sure y'all can see that glaring back there in the background. That's Slick at Slickhead Custom Cycles. Got got a bomb-ass video probably coming out this weekend. You guys might even see it before you see this one. Shout out to my buddy Ralph up at It's My Time, Let's Go. Made this badass clutch adjuster tool for me, man. I want to show that off again. PM Cycles. PM Cycles, he's up in Canada. You guys can email him. And I got this off a Slicks video that y'all ain't seen yet because I got a sneak peek of it. I believe you can email Ralph at It's My Time, Let's Go. He sells those. It's a cool tool to have. He sent that to me. He's a cool dude. And y'all go check his channel out. Phenomenal mechanic, phenomenal machinist. And Gus, this old chopper. And Slick just told me today on the phone that Gus got a new channel, Wrenching for Wellness, I believe is the name of it, where he's helping veterans and disabled people and try to get your mental health right, get out and shop and work. He's just doing some really good stuff. Gus, really good guy. He's a good fabricator, man. I've seen some brackets and stuff that he's designed, and I wish I had the thought and skills to do that, because most of my brackets look like, sketchy ass hippies chopper corner brackets. But hey, they work for me, man. That's all about what choppers are, man. Just making shit yourself. It doesn't matter how it looks. You made it yourself, and if it works, rock on. I don't want to forget Edzilla 64. Check him out, man. He's constantly working on an Ironhead, a Shovelhead, or an Evo. He's doing older bikes. I love it. X, moving along with his chopper over there. Rolling with T-Bone. He does some good vlogging. That's pretty cool. There's another guy that I want to shout out, and I'm sorry, I just found his channel a few days ago. But man, if you're watching, you know I'm talking to you. You got that old Royal Enfield. He's got an old Royal Enfield and he's got that hippie stank on it. It's a kick only, rigid, foot clutch, jockey ship, no front brake, bitchin' old bike. I wished I could remember the name. Something with chop in it. I'll get it right next time, man. I'm so sorry I butchered you, but I am thinking about you. So if you're in here watching, you know who I'm talking to. You know I'm talking to you, man. Don't want to forget Wrench and Wreck up there in Illinois. The weather's turned cool on us down here in the south. We call this dogwood winter. This cold is what's supposed to make our dogwoods start blooming. Some of the dogwoods have already bloomed. And then here in about a month, we'll have another little cold spell come through, and we call that blackberry winter. And that's what triggers our blackberries to start blooming. But I'm fixing to pull the bike off the lip. And all those blooming are making my allergies way worse than they normally are. But anyway, shout out to all my new subscribers. Kurt, if you're watching, I can't remember your exact handle, but you'll know I'm talking to you. Thanks for becoming a subscriber, man. It seemed like me and you wasn't going to make it. I felt like he trolled me at first. He did troll me. I ain't going to lie. Kurt, you were trolling, bro. You was talking mad shit and you was trolling me. But man, he respected me because I give it back just as good as I get it, man. Y'all go check out my video, a short that I put out 5 or 6 shorts ago. It's about 200,000 views. Highly controversial, bro, because of the damn lightning bolts on that bike. No. Kurt got in from my last video when I made the oil spill. He was just talking mad shit to me, but I was giving it back to him, man, just as good as he was giving it. And hell, before you knew it, man, me and him were going back and forth, just cutting up, having fun, respecting one another. So Kurt, mad respect. Thanks for logging in, man. I am a train wreck. I get it, but I'm the only one allowed to say that. You say that in my comments, I'm going to get on your ass. That's anybody. But shout out to you too, Kurt, man, and all my new subscribers all around the world. The channel's growing. It's doing great. And we got big things in the future, guys. I've got my eye on an old clapped out barn find Shovelhead. It's a piece of shit, but it doesn't run. Parked in the back of a shop. But I don't care. All I really want is the frame, the drivetrain. That's it. I need to know it's got a motor with compression, a transmission that'll go through the gears. I don't even care about the primary because it'll get a belt with a foot clutch jockey shift on it. I got a hardtail kit for it right there. So I don't care if it's clapped out or not. That's why I'm only willing to give $3,000 or $4,000 for a Shovelhead, because I don't need that much of it. But anyway, I've gone on enough. Let me pause y'all. I'm gonna get that bike off the lip. We're gonna see if she'll start this time for y'all. Diesel. Oh, Diesel made the scene, y'all. Sorry, I was having a little trouble with the radio there. Don't need to buy your gold chains today. Okay, she's cold. Cold, cold, cold. Put the fresh plugs in it. I'm gonna do my regular starting sequence. Key off, fuel on, enriching her up. Quarter turn of the throttle, 3 primers. Come on, baby. Don't let me down. I got a good video going here. She'll fire right back up. It's all right. I'll take it. She did that to me at the red light the other day. I'm just sitting there waiting on the light to change. She stalled out on me. I jumped off, fired back up. Dude behind me acted like he had an issue with it, but he'll get over it, I guess. All right, guys. I think this is probably a good place to end this video. Let me turn that fuel off. I did. So this is probably just a finish up of doing what I should have done the other day, was put the proper plugs in it and check my push rods to make sure they were adjusted properly, and they were. They were just spot on. They hadn't changed a bit. So I'm pretty certain this bike will get me through the summer. I'll get back to work on that one pretty soon. I started to go ahead, take that fender off, cut them mounts off, and start my fender. I need to bring that fender back a little farther. Tile 60 bar. I'm gonna put a king queen seat on it, but it's a high probability I may be taking that to the mountains with me. Chances are I'm gonna take that one though. Y'all, I've had a lot of haters in that video that went viral, that short that went viral. I've even had threats in it. People say that I won't ride this bike in public. People say they'll do this to it, they'll do that to it. If they see me, they're gonna hit me with their car. And you know, if any of you guys are in here watching, I ain't no tough guy and I ain't no killer. But I tell you what, I can't stop you from trying none of that shit, but I can break you from that deadly habit. If you're watching, know that. Anyway, y'all, thanks for tuning in. I hope I I hope I entertained y'all. I hope maybe even you learned a little bit of stuff. If nothing else, how to see this old hillbilly get out here and pull around with these old choppers, man. But thank you guys for tuning in. This is Hippie's Chopper Corner, home of the sketchy chopper, where we keep them sketchy all the time. We're out.